Hey y'all, I just did a video and I get stage fright. I'm not really for sure why. I know this is not a stage, but it is a computer and I know people will watch it. So anyway, I get kind of nervous. But anyway, um, I got to thinking, and I have a huge glare on my glasses, so I'm going to change them. Okay. I got to thinking that there are so many videos online, whether pros, cons, good, bad, ugly, all of them are online, and I know when I was researching surgery, I was looking for everything. I wanted to know everything about the gastric sleeve that I could. And I know some people that are fixing to go through the process or have just recently went through the process. And so this video's for them and to answer some questions that they might have and just to let everybody know what kind of changes it's made in my life. I am a huge advocate for weight loss surgery. It changed my life 100%. It's November 1st. I have set a New Year's resolution of losing weight for, I can't even remember how long, at least 9 years. And this year I am 10 pounds from my healthy goal. And I never thought in a million years that I would be able to say that. That I was actually 10 pounds from where my BMI said I needed to be. So that's really nice, but it wouldn't have been possible without weight loss surgery, just because I've always been really good at losing weight. I was just really horrible at keeping it off. And so with weight loss surgery, I'm finding ways to maintain my weight, not gaining any, just continue to lose or just stay in a stall. I had somebody ask me what I do during stalls or how I figure out what causes the stall. I had about a month and a half long stall 2 months ago, and I just want to let you know, when you have surgery, you're allotted a certain amount of healthy fats. Stick to the allotted amount. I started eating nuts, and I was eating caramelized nuts, candied pecans, cinnamon and sugar almonds, any kind of coated nuts. I was eating them, and I wasn't losing weight, and I couldn't figure out why, because I wasn't eating that much, but I was eating them a couple times a day. So I went to my nutritionalist and asked, and she said, nuts is what I use to stabilize people's weight, to maintain, not to lose. So got off the nuts and instantly lost 10 pounds. So if you are still wanting to lose weight, then don't eat nuts aside from the allotted amount. It's typically half a serving from what's on the bag. So if you're on a stall and you can't figure out why, don't eat nuts, and it will help you continue on to the next milestone. But anyway, something that I'm very passionate about is weight loss surgery. I know that it wouldn't have I wouldn't have had an opportunity to get my life back had I not had weight loss surgery. Before, I was tired all the time. I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't have the energy. I didn't have the want. I wanted to sleep all day. I was fine, sleeping until my daughter got home from school. I was just exhausted all the time. I never felt rested, ever. I was diabetic. I had high blood pressure. I'd have headaches all the time. I just felt like crap. And now I have the desire to get out of bed. I want to wake up in the morning. I am still not 100% liking how I look in the mirror, but I like it a lot better than what I used to like or look like. So that's nice. Now my problem is not having clothes that are too small. Now I have all my clothes that are too big. So that's been a fun problem to have. But anyway, and my mind, when I wake up in the morning, I just have the want to get up and get out of bed. I don't want to lay in bed. I don't want to lay in bed all day. I don't want to sleep through the afternoon. I just want to get up. I want to see the sun. I want to go outside. I want to play with my daughter. I don't want to spend all day on watching TV. I just have the desire to get up and go. and that is a huge difference from where it used to be. It's really nice. So, I have a ton of pros. I don't have a whole lot of cons, honestly. I mean, every now and again, it's kind of hard because I can't eat what everybody else eats. I used to never be a picky eater. Now I'm very picky because I've seen that by sticking to the diet that the doctors gave me, which I get 3 proteins. I have to eat 3 meals with 3 proteins, and vegetables with every meal. And then I get 1 fruit a day, and they allot me 2 healthy fats, but I'm trying to stay away from those. And as few carbs as you can. I have not cheated hardly at all, because I'm not able to do a lot of exercise, and so I've stuck to the diet 100%. I do eat cheese. I like cheese a lot. But if you stick to what the doctor tells you to do, then you're for sure going to lose weight. You'll probably lose it fairly quick. Like I said in the other video, I've lost 103 pounds in 8 months. And I feel a lot better. And so I can't say enough positive things about what this surgery has done for me. But it's also set my family up for success as well, in the way that my daughter is learning what it's like to eat healthy and what it's like to not have a bunch of junk food in the house, and she's enjoying mom being more active, and so it's really good because now she's going to see how it's supposed to be, and then when she gets older, hopefully she'll do the same for her daughter, because obesity is not something I want my child to struggle with, because it's a hard battle, and I don't have to tell any of you guys that you guys already know it just sucks. It's hard. It's hard on everybody. When you just don't feel good, you just don't have the energy to do anything, it's hard. It's really hard for your family too. But I'm glad that now I'm able to build a strong foundation for my daughter, on her eating habits, and hopefully the trend won't continue with her. But, just lead by example. That's what I'm trying to do. But anyway, those are just a couple of things that are just huge, just getting my life back, and not hating waking up every day. That's a huge accomplishment. But anyway, I'll go ahead and cut this short, but I just wanted to come back and say that if you're considering making the jump and going into weight loss surgery, do all your research. Oh, and make sure you have a good support system. I have had very supportive people in my life, and that's been the key to making it. You've got to have people around that support you. Go to support groups if you don't have anybody. Support groups are huge. Just people that understand what you're going through, that, struggling with food is like struggling with anything else. It's hard. It's a challenge. It's, some days it's a lot harder than others. It's very emotional. It's just a huge change. It's an addiction, just like anybody else's addiction. Food is an addiction. So you've got to have good support. You've got to have people there to help you. And you've got to stay away from the negative, because the negative just gives you the feeling that you want to go back and do the emotional eating and the stuff that you had done previously. But anyway, I am here for anybody. If you guys don't have somebody to talk to, you need somebody. I'm 8 months out from surgery, so I got a good idea of what's going on. And but you guys keep up the good work. It's not always easy, but it's definitely worth it. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night and a Happy New Year.